In the blink of an eye, a life can change forever. A Napa family found that out back in July when they were headed home from an evening walk on the Greenbelt. More than 2 months later now, and our Scott Evans brings us the story and how the family is doing today.
Odalis Casillas was a typical 5-year-old girl.
Full of energy.
Her mother, Yesenia, says she was the type of girl that would change her clothes several times a day.
It was really hard for her to sit down. She could never be sitting down. She always had to be standing and doing something, some kind of activity.
But that all changed on July 26th when Odalis and her grandfather grabbed one of these orange flags and attempted to cross this crosswalk, but they never made it all the way across.
He tried to push her back, but she just went over both of them.
Yesenia got a phone call just minutes after a car hit her daughter and father.
It was horrible.
The accident was so bad that Yesenia's aunt told her that she thought both her daughter and father were dead.
I don't know where to go. I didn't know what to do.
But they weren't dead. Before Yesenia got to her daughter's side, paramedics rushed her to St. Alphonsus in Boise. A 3-hour surgery on her spinal cord and brain slowly turned into 8 hours.
When we got there, they said she was out of surgery. She came out good, but she was paralyzed.
A quadriplegic, able to move her arms but not her fingers.
They told me instantly she's never going to walk anymore. With the fingers, they say it's a 50-50, but they don't know.
Odalis spent several weeks in hospitals, the majority of the time spent in Salt Lake City in the trauma unit at Primary Children's Hospital. Yesenia quit her job so she could be by her daughter's side.
You never want nothing to happen to your kids, especially her is the only thing I have.
Now the family is home.
It's really hard because you have to get used to a new life.
Adjusting and adapting to the hourly needs of a once very independent 5-year-old girl.
We have to do everything for her,
including being an emotional anchor. Today, Odalis is happy, smiling and playing with her dolls. But her mom says that there are times when she is overwhelmed by her situation.
I've tried being so strong with her, but sometimes I feel like I can't.
So she prays and hopes that her daughter, with that infectious smile, is on the receiving end of a miracle.
The only thing I really want is for her to walk, but I don't think it's going to happen.
And they're pushing forward, looking for the best life has to offer, despite this unexpected, life-altering tragedy. In Nampa, Scott Evans, Idaho's News, Channel 7.
Odalis' grandfather faces his own medical issues. He suffered severe brain trauma. He also had surgery on both of his knees and was forced to quit his job because of his inability to walk unassisted. Now, as for the driver that hit the grandfather and the granddaughter who you saw in that piece, police charged her with inattentive driving. As for the medical bills, they continue to grow. Those bills currently sit at about $100,000 with more bills on the way.